So this might be a surprise to some of you, but I am not an extrovert. I'm actually an ambivert. An ambivert is somebody who has equal tendencies of an introvert and an extrovert, and that's exactly who I am. I can walk into a crowd of people and be just fine having to converse with all of them for days on end. But in contrast, I can also sit in my room for months at a time and be totally fine. But there are times when I find the energy of other people gives me more energy, and there are also times when I find that other people completely drain me. So how do I market in those times when I'm feeling drained, like busy season? I spend all day shooting sessions, come home, take care of more people, my family, and then somehow have to still show up and market. I can't do it. It feels like I can't do it. So what do I do in those times? So the first thing I want you to realize is if you're an introvert, you have to view marketing in the right way. Marketing is not a sledgehammer, it's a post-it note. Marketing doesn't mean that you need to show up on every single platform in like a pushy and obnoxious way. You don't have to be screaming in people's faces to get them to see you. Instead, what we need to be doing is viewing marketing as a conversation. It's simply you having a conversation with a person who is already interested in what you are doing and what it is that you have to offer. All you're doing is putting up little post-it notes all over social media and your website and things that they just need a little reminder of. The second thing I want to tell you is to be proud of who you are. The sooner that you realize that being an introvert isn't a flaw, the sooner that you can use that to your advantage. Focus on highlighting the strengths of the introvert personality. Introverts are incredibly creative. They're amazing listeners. They're extremely observant, which means that they're going to be intuitive to what their clients are feeling and know how to serve them better. All the ways that I teach photographers to market in my course can be done by both introverts and extroverts. My third and favorite tip is to proactively manage your energy. Now, this takes some effort, but it's so worth it. Okay, you're gonna have designated shoot days. So that way, if you know you have a shoot coming up, you can spend the week beforehand or the couple days beforehand doing things that fill your cup and re-energize you. And then do those things again after the session is done. Truly examine yourself and whether or not you would rather have one session every single day of the week or 3 sessions on one day of the week, and decide which one would work better for you. The next thing you can do is automate steps of your business to minimize client interaction. And while some people might not understand this, it's like this. Introverts have this energy reservoir, and sometimes certain tasks cost them more energy than it costs extroverts. And so you being aware of this can do special things in your business to minimize that interaction that you have with people and clients by automating different steps so that you can have more time to yourself. The fourth thing I want to say to you is to remember your why. The truth is, during busy season, my energy is just completely depleted. I have nothing left to give, and marketing during that time is super duper hard. So what gets me through? I can tell you this much, it's not the idea of I know I'm gonna need clients in a month or two. It's not the fact that I'm gonna need money or, I'm trying to support my family. What gets me through is the fact that I'm able to think, no, this is my mark that I'm leaving on the world. And by going out and doing this in this way, I'm going to be able to change the world for better. The very last tip I have for you is to pick your mentors carefully. Make sure that you find somebody who can look at your personality and see it as a strength. Not everybody is the same, and that's a good thing. No one should be trying to make you into who they are, but instead look at you and help you acknowledge the strengths that you have because of who you are. Because that's what's ultimately going to lead to a greater fulfillment, a happier spirit, and more successful marketing. If you're an introvert, come out of your shell and let me know in the comments below which of these tips was most helpful for you.